everybody, it's Tom with PC Gamer here at PAX West talking to Rebecca from Digital Extremes about Warframe. How you doing?
Great, Tom. Great to see you.
Yeah, good to see you again. So let's jump right in. You guys teased a few things at a panel you did today. What's coming up next for Warframe?
Today we really focused on, aside from giving really cool trivia facts about the game for our dedicated community, we wanted to go into sort of what's next for Fashion Frame. So we showed off the next deluxe skin concept coming for Ashe, who is a very popular Warframe, very ninja themed. And this is one that's actually from Francois Canel, who is a contractor we use that we found in the community way back. So this is, we're working with our community to get the art in the game with these deluxe skins.
Cool. And then you also teased at what the next Warframe would be. No reveals or pictures or anything like that.
Yeah, we're kind of implanting the seed in everyone's mind of what the next theme is, and it's actually a virtuoso musician theme, so you can kind of think outside the box there that it's a little more abstract, but very musical focused, which is going to be very exciting.
So Warframe's finally getting a bard character.
Pretty much, actually. I had to stay away from that word because we've kind of strayed more into the musical style for this Warframe, and the sound team is really excited because the powers are really, we're playing around. We can't really talk much more about the theme because, musician, but let's just say that the sound team is quite excited for this adventure for them.
Cool. And then let's talk about the latest big update to the game, which was the Silver Grove. You guys reworked modifications and upgrades a little bit. How has the reaction around that been?
It was one of those things where you put in a few little changes, you take a system, you just turn it into this endo system, which is now just fusion energy. It's its own currency. Everything to upgrade your gear and your mods is based on this, and that one simple change, at least the reception I've seen for it, has been overwhelmingly great. Like, simple equals good. Keep it simple, and it's just reinforcing for us, I think, that there's a lot of those old systems that are showing the level of confusion they've been causing for years. Yes, our current players have figured them out, and they're the ones that share the wisdom for the systems, but for us to see how this simplification affects new players coming back, old players coming back, new players having an easier time understanding just how to get more powerful in our game, it's amazing for us.
Is there anything you guys are still keeping an eye on? Obviously, you've done a lot of hot fixes, as is the norm.
As is tradition, yes.
But is there anything in the Silver Grove that you are still kind of thinking about reworking or tweaking or anything like that?
I think the frame itself, we debuted Titania in this update. She could go for one or two tweaks based on community feedback, which is something we'll look into doing in a future hotfix. And the other thing is with Endo, this system, we're going to add more to it. Not to make it more complicated, God forbid, but we are going to add a treasure hunting aspect to it, which is essentially, so now you get the endo, you use it, but now we're going to make it a little more, we're going to add to it by giving you the ability to seek out treasures and these mystical lore pieces that give you endo at a higher value. So you can just get more if you're going on the hunt for it.
Cool. And then the Silver Grove is the third part of what is now a 4-part summer update, slightly drifting out of summer, but the fourth part is going to be the War Within. Can you tell me a little bit more about that and how the development of that has been going?
Yeah, it's been crazy. We've definitely changed things up with this last leg of the update. I think it's no secret that we always get a little too ambitious and our updates spread, and this is now a 4-part, as you mentioned. I think last time we talked it was a 3-part, and we were sure we were going to be done by summer, but here we are again. And we did something really different this time. We wanted the script done very, very quickly. So we worked, Steve and the crew worked really hard to get the script written, and we did a table read, which is something we've never done before as a team. And essentially we just got a whole bunch of people in the room, we all chose a character, and we just read through the script, and we all just felt it, and we knew that this is worth the wait. And this is what the players, in terms of that lore depth that we provided last year, it's coming back. And for me, being a part of that experience and bringing that experience today to PAX by giving away that first page of the script, I think is just sort of the start for me of the true War Within hype, which I'm looking forward to.
And you mentioned before that was actually the first time you guys have done a table read like that of a script for an update in the game. Is this a sign of like things to come maybe with Warframe? Are you guys trying to go a little bit more heavy on story and depth like that?
It's definitely the learning experience for us. We want to get these quests out, and we want to get them out at a reasonable pace. I mean, really, our players have been waiting a year almost for this. Second Dream, our last big cinematic quest, was December of last year. So here we are, snipping into September here, and we're waiting still for that. So for us, it's finding the process to not only deliver the quests, but to deliver them at an impactful experience. And lore for us is big this year, and I think you can expect, we'll see about December, but you can expect certainly another sort of chapter to the story.
Cool. Well, thanks very much for talking with me.
Thank you very much, Tom.
And stay tuned at PCGamer.com for more from PAX West.